What's up everyone and welcome to another Wayfarer's East Heroclix tutorial. In our last video we checked out the gray defensive ability and vulnerability, and for this video we're going to be looking into the gray damage ability leadership. Now leadership can be identified on the dial by looking for that gray damage square there on the bottom right hand side of the dial, that gray 3 next to the damage explosion symbol. That means that Magneto here can use leadership, and leadership is defined as: at the beginning of your turn, give this character a free action and roll a d6. On the result of 5 or 6, add 1 action to your action total for that turn, and this character may remove an action token from an adjacent friendly character with a lower point value. Alright, so at the beginning of your turn, meaning that you can't do it after you've made any other actions. It has to be the first action unless there's another ability that claims that they need to be before leadership. So it's at the very beginning of your turn, and you give this character a free action. So Magneto would be getting a free action. He would not get an action token for this, and then he rolls a d6. On the result of 5 or 6, you add 1 action to your action total for that turn. Meaning, okay, so if you're playing a 400-point game, you would normally get 4 non-free actions per turn. But if you roll a 5 or a 6 for leadership, then you can have 5. This is very useful when having more characters than you have per 100 points on a team. So if you're playing a 400-point game, if you have 5 characters on your team, it's really nice to have one with leadership so that you could use all 5 that turn if you end up rolling a 5 or 6. And then also, this character may remove an action token from an adjacent friendly character with a lower point value. So we're going to use an object here, but if Magic had an action token and Magneto rolls a 5 or a 6, not only does he get +1 to his action pool for that, or the team's action pool for that turn, he may also remove the action token from Magic because she has a lower point value than Magneto. I'm pretty sure she's got a 125 or 75 depending on what click you start her at, and Magneto is a 200 or 150. So no matter what click you start Magneto at, he's still going to be higher points than Magic. And then he can remove that action token from her. Now there are some characters with special abilities that allow them to use leadership as if they had a point value of 300 or 400, basically allowing them to take an action token off of nearly any character they come in contact with, which is pretty neat. And then, yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Don't forget that leadership is a free action and must be used at the beginning of your turn. You roll that d6, and you can add 1 to your action total if you roll a 5 or a 6, and remove an action token from any character with a lower point value that is adjacent to you. They must be adjacent. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you liked this video. Make sure you subscribe to Wayfarer's East. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter and wayfarerseast.com. Without further ado, have yourself a great day.